Goyim's gonna goy. Apparently, 14 governors have said that they're going to start forming their own state military, which isn't illegal in and of itself. It was just in case. In the old days, they used to have laws where military could be used to protect the individual states, because, it wasn't like now, and they never got around to changing the laws. So now 14 governors have taken it upon themselves to acquire any state troops that they can get a hold of, especially that of the National Guard, and use them to protect their state borders from the federal government. Is it starting to sound familiar? It should, because that's how the Civil War started. So apparently, we've always known that the southern states have wanted a second Civil War. That's never been out of the question. But it seems we're getting closer and closer to that becoming a reality. Now, the reason I'm not worried about this is because I know how this is going to play out. I know the South is going to lose again. Not so much because the South has a terrible economy, or it doesn't have the manpower, or any of that stuff. That's not what's relevant here. What's relevant is what government we can trust. Who do you trust with your life? Do you trust the federal government or your little state government? Can your state government provide for you the way the federal government can? Can the state government give you food stamps, housing, roads, hospitals, schools, libraries? I'm sure they could, but will they? Remember, these are the hick bumpkins that want to go back to child labor and to coal mining and to, freaking no labor unions, no anything. They want the rich to stay rich. They want aristocracy. And yes, while it is the federal government's fault it's gotten to this point, and they are corrupt and have been bribed by the super rich, I still insist that the federal government cares more about the needs of the poor, about those that need to receive funding, than that of the state government. Your state is not going to give you what you need. If you are currently without a job, you will be without a job even while they declare they're seceding from the Union. You will still be without food. You will still be homeless. You will still be in this economic rut, with or without the federal government. So there is no incentive for you to join in their little conquest. We don't want your civil war. So that's my take on it. And I don't know, it just makes me glad, I guess, because it has this romantic feel about it, because history repeats itself time after time, despite how we get more advanced technologically, and, the laws change, so does the culture. It seems war never changes. And, I guess that is something. That is something tangible, and, it shows that even though human beings are evil scumbags and deserve the worst in the world, they're predictable. And that leaves me with a little closure. So